I was just going to bed, and I headed to the bathroom, and I was about to brush my teeth, and I just was standing there in the mirror and talking to myself a lot, and I just want to make this little video. So instead of just talking to myself in the mirror, I can talk to the camera because I thought it would be cool to just document. So I guess this is a new YouTube video suddenly, and it's also a podcast perhaps, since I'm just talking. But I just want to start with saying that this is not something perfect, like, and I'm not trying to advise anyone to be like this or to be like that, because when I was talking in the mirror it kind of sounded like that. But yeah, but it's just some thoughts that I have right now that I just wanted to share. It does not have any specific theme or something. I'm not sure if I even can remember what I was talking about, but I just felt it was kind of beautiful, and I felt that it was kind of a little sky of clarity that just appeared. And I don't know about you, but I kind of have those mirror talks a lot, or maybe not a lot, but I have them from time to time, and I'm basically just standing in the mirror talking to myself. Yeah, perhaps I'm just weird, but I think that's a good thing. Anyways, okay, so I was just standing in a mirror, and I began thinking of the week before, which I was just drained out of energy, and I was kind of just walking through the week with kind of no emotions, or a bit more sad emotions. And I was thinking like, but like I was like a Buddhist monk in summer, and I have like done yoga and meditation, and I've been through a lot of stuff, and I've gotten back up, and here I am again, sad, and yeah, you know. And it's kind of funny, like I'm smiling now, because it was, it's like I don't know what to say. It was like the weather. It was like the weather outside. You know when it's supposed to be sun, like you will check the weather forecast, right? And you're like, see that, yeah, tomorrow it will be sun, but then tomorrow comes and it's fucking rain, like, and then why do I curse? And then it's like super not sun, it's raining instead, you know. Like, and are you going to complain? Are you going to like feel sad, or like what are you gonna do about it, you know? Well, we just dress differently, like we just take it as it comes, you know. And I felt like it was kind of the same with our feelings. Like we have this weather inside of us, which is probably the feelings, I guess. But so you maybe had like a super good day the day before, and when you wake up you kind of expect that this day will be awesome as well, but then it's just like cloudy, like you're just walking through the day and you're just not feeling anything, or maybe a bit sad like I was. And or maybe it's like thunder, like you're waking up and your feelings are thunder, like there are seriously not good feelings at all. And then perhaps maybe you had like many bad days, and then you wake up one day and it's like sun inside of you. This is so messy. I'm sorry if this is... No, I'm not sorry. Am I sorry? Should I be sorry? I'm not sure. Anyways, But yeah, what I was then telling myself in the mirror was that I was just watching myself, and I thought like, okay, but so I think I gotta prepare more for that, like prepare for the weather to change, for the bad mood to just arrive suddenly. It's like when you lose all the motivation that you had, and you're like, oh no, like I'm not doing this, but you kind of want to, but you just don't have more motivation. And that's perhaps also why I've heard many podcasts where people say like motivation is shit. But yeah, I get that, because like you gotta have that drive to just do it anyways, I guess. But also you gotta, or at least for me, I don't want to say that you also gotta, but liksom, but for me, I also feel that it's good to kind of adapt, like do things spontaneously, and if you feel you gotta change, but don't be a PUSSY and quit, you know, but know your limits and know when you should quit, and don't go one direction too far when you know it's not the direction you want to go anymore. Yeah, this is kind of just life lessons that I'm trying to tell myself, and I'm just documenting it and sharing it. But yeah, and I also had another thought I was thinking about. I'm not sure what it was right now. What was it, Martin? I think it has something to do with love. That everybody deserves to feel love. Yes, oh my god. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, this is actually how it started in the mirror. Oh my god. Wow. Maybe I should just attach a camera and a microphone to my mirror, so I can just press enter on the mirror. Wow, that's goals. Yeah, maybe one day. Future YouTube Martin. But okay. Yeah, I want to talk about that because that was cool. So that this was kind of the second thing that I was thinking about, and it was that I was thinking about that everyone deserves to be loved. Like kind of one of the easiest way to say it is probably that from time to time I can feel that life is so insanely amazing. Like it's so good. Like it feels so good to be alive. Like to just be alive. And I'm just having these insane emotions of happiness, which I kind of haven't felt before that intense, kind of. It's like, yeah, I don't know, it's it's just a lot of good energy, you know, and I feel that is love, kind of. So, and it's the love of myself, like that I'm really loving myself, and then you just feel amazing, or at least I just feel amazing. But like I said, I seriously don't have that every day. I wish, oh my god. Or maybe I didn't wish, because if I had it all the time, then it would just be normal, and then I wouldn't be grateful. But yeah, that's the next thing. If you, like when I feel that everyone deserves to be loved, I think it's when, like I feel so much love when I'm grateful. And I really want people to feel more of that gratefulness, because then you will feel love or loved, you know? Or at least that's what I feel now. Like checking in, more than 21 years old, sitting in Bergen in Dad's house and thinking about life. But I'm really thinking that it's gratefulness. Like when you're really able to feel grateful, not to just say like, yeah, I'm grateful for blah 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 blah, but when you're really feeling that gratefulness, like that is so good. And I wish that on everyone I wish people could just see that. I wish I myself could see that more, because it's hard. And that's the thing, in the society we live in now, and probably in every society that we have had on earth, so it's not a new thing perhaps, but anyways, just in society, in life, it can be so hard to find that gratefulness and be grateful for what you already have. Because, like, especially now, of course, society is like, you gotta buy this thing, or you gotta buy that thing, or you always gotta have the newest thing, or you gotta fit in, or you gotta feel cool, you gotta, you know, be accepted by the gang. And of course, like, you want to have friends on your school or your workplace, or just in life if you're just home. Like, you want to have, you want to feel accepted, right? And you want to have a lot of things. That's kind of just what I want to say. You want to have so much. Me too, by the way. I want to have so much. It's insane that we kind of forget what we already have. So instead of feeling the love of what we already have, it's kind of easy to go the negative way and think about what we don't have and have negative emotions around that, you know? Yeah, I don't know, I'm both smiling now, for like you on camera, of course you see, but for the ones that is listening to the podcast, if that is somebody, I gotta remember my podcast, oh my god. But yeah, I'm smiling because it's so cool to have this thing where I'm talking about it. But okay, so like the negativity thing, it's just negativity, like my mentor Gary Vaynerchuk says, it's like negativity is the easy way out. And yes, like it's almost cool that it's the negative way out, but it's like, it's easy to blame everything on others. Like, you can just blame it on your boss, you can blame it on your family, like your bro, your sis, your dad, or mom, stepdad, stepmom, whatever. You can blame it on your teacher, you can blame it on the weather, you can blame it on everything but yourself. To blame it on yourself is kind of the hard thing, but that is like the beautiful thing. Like, if you really can blame yourself, aka if you can just take responsibility of your life like 100%, then yes, like, you gotta take responsibility when life doesn't go as planned, when shitty things happen. You gotta recognize that, you know, it's your life and you are deciding many things that are happening. So like, it's, yeah, like, you should feel it on you, but also life just throws things at you. So it's kind of your, or I'm talking to myself, so don't feel like I'm trying to tell you something, but I'm talking to myself right now. So you gotta, like, it's your responsibility to act on it and to find like the positive things, or to see it in a positive way, even if it's a very shitty thing. Then of course, if you want to cry, because emotions are just good, but you should try to turn it into something positive. Like, yeah, you know, don't become a victim and stuff like that. But also, like, it's how you react to it. It's not what's happening. Ooh, yeah, that's a big one, you know. But so if you can really take responsibility of your life, you will not only feel the bad emotions when shitty things happen, but I think that's also when you can feel the gratefulness, because then you can be grateful for what you actually are responsible for, which are good, you know. So when shitty things happen and you are blaming it on others, I think it can also be hard to kind of blame the good things on yourself, you know. It's like, if something bad happens, you are like, yeah, like, it was another person, that's why it happened, it had nothing to do with me, so I'm just gonna live my life, but I feel bad for myself because it happened and it wasn't even my fault. And then also when good things happen, it can be more like yeah, that was good, and then you're just acting cool, kind of, you know. So you're just like, yeah, that was cool, instead of really feeling what happened and being like, holy that was cool. And you know what, like how I lived my life was leading up to that, so you know, that's on me. I gotta like clap myself on the shoulder, because like I did a good thing to put myself in the position to have that moment. And then you can feel like gratefulness. Yeah. Okay, so I guess this was a lot of rambling, but I guess what I was trying to say is control the weather inside of you. Or no, that was kind of the opposite, because you cannot control the weather inside of you, but prepare for the weather to change. Like most of the times the weather forecast is okay, but you know, things happen, life happens, and things change. Be prepared. I also listen a lot to Lewis Howes podcast, if you know who that is. If not, you should like quit this right away and go and check him out. He's like amazing. But he, in a podcast I listened to today, he said, oh my god, I just forgot it. No, what did he say? Come on, Martin. Lewis Howes podcast. Yeah, no, I have no idea. But okay, he said something great. I have no idea what I talked about again. I really should go to sleep. Like, I have been oh my god, the clock is way too much, Martin. I have been prioritizing my sleep so well, but like making this video was out of schedule, so I really gotta go to sleep. But yeah, I just wanted to say that it's the weather. Like, you gotta prepare for it, you know. Yeah, that. Oh, now Lewis, he said that he is putting himself through pain every day, so that when rough times comes, you know, when life really gets dark and shitty and painful, then he is prepared. So it's kind of get prepared for the weather to change, for the freaking tornado to come into your life, and you gotta be there. And when you're feeling it, you gotta know, I'm prepared. I can handle this, because you can. Okay, but we gotta work to become strong and to do that, so that when life is not good, we can tackle it, you know. And then reach out to people, talk to people. We're gonna help each other. If you're going through something, of course you can always call. No, you can like DM me on Instagram or something, or you can talk to me wherever you wanna do that, because I want to be supportive wherever I can be supportive. So that's pretty cool, because if anyone is really listening to this, that's very cool. But yeah, anyways, for Martin, when you're like listening to this in like 10-20 years, I hope you have been able to control the weather inside of you. And yeah, that is probably it. So that's the weather, number 1. And then number 2, what was that? Yeah, see, I already forgot what I was talking about, so I should probably just go to bed. What was the second thing? Grateful, yeah. Okay, yeah. Take responsibility of your life, Martin, and whoever is just watching or listening. Take responsibility of your life for the good ones, of course, because that everyone want to do, but really take responsibility for the good ones, and be happy and be proud of yourself when good things happen, because it's you that are making the choices in your life 100%. So when good things happen, it means you have put yourself in a good position. But also acknowledge the fact that when you're putting yourself in another situation and bad thing happens, it's kind of your fault as well. So, but that can be good. You just gotta learn from your failures. But yeah, okay, that is it, I guess. Thank you for listening, if you're listening, and thank you for watching, if you're watching. Thank you, Martin, for doing this. I know I will appreciate it in later times. And it's good to just talk out. Taco. Oh, gotta have talk one day soon. But okay. Good night, since I'm heading to bed right now. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Bye bye.